Hi, thank you for joining us today. My name is Soul Angel, and I am an animal lover. I have had animals since I can remember, and I just love animals. I love them sometimes more than people. And I just really wanted to take a few minutes to talk about essential oils and how you can use these on your pets, specifically the premium starter kit from Young Living. A lot of people get this kit for themselves and their family, but I really want to take a few minutes to go over these oils and show you how you can use these in your pet on your pets, and how you can take the toxins and just help soothe them naturally and help their support their body systems, because a lot of times we neglect our pets and what they truly need. So I really want to help build confidence in using essential oils on your pets, and that's why I want to take a few minutes and go over these oils and the premium starter kit specifically. It's a great kit. It's a great deal to get started, again, not just for you and your family, but for your pets. All these oils can be used on your pets for different reasons, and I want to just go over that now. First and foremost, I want to say that I am not a veterinarian. I, again, am an animal lover. I am an avid researcher, just like I would do any research before using anything on my children. I do the same with my pets and my animals and myself. So I definitely do a lot of research, and I strongly suggest you all do your own research. I just want to open up the box of conversation and give you that understanding and the confidence to start using essential oils on your pets. They need it just as much as our bodies need it. And you can really see them live longer, healthier lives and really help take out all the toxins in their lives, because our pets are dying almost faster than we are, with cancer and a bunch of other things that their bodies are struggling with. So jumping right into the starter kit, I want to start off with Copiaba. Our dogs and our cats, specifically our dogs, if you have hunting dogs, or if you have working dogs, or if you just have active dogs. And Copiaba is a great oil for your pets to soothe sore muscles if they've been running around all day, to soothe their joints. I have a 15-year-old dog, 16-year-old now, Buster, and he's really old. And he's not too overweight, but he is a little overweight, so you can see his little legs shaking sometimes. And so I'll go ahead and rub the Copiaba with the Panaway, and that will really help him soothe his muscles. This has wintergreen in it, so it will help. The menthol will help really soothe it and get that cooling effect, along with the Copiaba, which is an amazing anti-inflammatory. It's really, this combination right here is fantastic. And because they have their fur, I would just go on and put this on neat for me, or sometimes I would use a carrier oil. But for animals, I suggest you get the V6 oil. This is aside from the starter kit. If you were to purchase anything else, I strongly recommend the V6 carrier oil. A lot of people like the coconut oil or the almond oil, or you go crazy trying to find out which is the right oil. Just get this. This has 6 different oils in it, including almond oil, and this is great for pet fur, to get out those mats. You just go ahead and just put a little bit on your hand, you wipe it through their fur, you get a comb, and you can get all those little cockroaches or all those little things that get stuck to the fur outside. And it really works wonders. This is amazing, and I strongly suggest you use this. So basically, you just do maybe 2 squirts in your hand, do a drop of each of these, you'd work it through, and then you would just soothe your pet's muscles and give them like a little massage, and they will just really enjoy that, and it would help them a whole lot. So Copiaba is an amazing anti-inflammatory. If they're struggling with anything orally, this is really good for them as well. You can go in with a cotton, a Q-tip or a cotton swab, or something, or you can make a rinse and maybe rinse out their mouth and squeeze it. So this is really good for any oral health, their oral health as well. So Copiaba definitely is wonderful, especially for your animals, and to use that. Another one that I use a lot for my animals, because we all know that dogs specifically and cats, they tend to hack up a lot of things. Their digestion, sometimes they don't, dogs in particular don't like to chew a lot and they just swallow it and they might throw up, or just little things might upset their stomach. But again, I forgot to mention this. You always want to take your pets to their vet if you see that they have anything serious or anything that is going on for a number of days. Like for instance, I use the Digize whenever my dog throws up or anything like that. But again, if you see anything weird or anything abnormal from their normal throwing up or spitting up or hacking up or anything like that, you definitely want to go to the vet, because there's signs of other issues that you might want to deal with. So you always want to go to the vet so the vet can tell you what is going on with your pet. And then from that point on, as a responsible pet owner, you can then go ahead with the doctor's recommendations and also with your knowledge and your research, you can go ahead and help your pet in whatever way you know. You can take this responsibility in your own hands and help your pets in the best way you see fit. So again, but I use Digize all the time. I use Digize on my pets all the time because again, they struggle with just normal throwing up, and I would just rub this neat. I have a little Chihuahua mix that's about 10-15 pounds. She's really tall, but I use this a lot and I use it neat. I'll just put one drop on my finger and then I'll rub it on her belly because she's small. On the bigger dog, I might use a couple drops, and again, I might use the V6 just so that I can move it around a lot easier and get to a bigger area. But it all depends. I always recommend you dilute at the beginning, whether it's with kids, with adults, with pets. You always want to dilute, and dilute is by using a carrier oil, either V6 or coconut oil, and then just use one drop. You can build up your oil usage over time. I use a lot of things neat, but it doesn't mean that you have to use it neat. You can dilute or you can use it neat. It all depends, but again, you need to do your research as far as what oil does what and things like that, so you know how to use it properly. Or your person that recommended you can also help educate you in how to use these oils responsibly and properly. So again, I use Digize whenever with any stomach issues, if there are any like parasite issues. This is really wonderful to help get that out and flush their systems of that. I use this all the time for acid reflux, upset stomach. If I decide to have a soda, I know what the carbonation does and I have this handy. So again, it's just as great it is for humans, it's great for your pets. You definitely want to have this all the time for your dogs and your cats. Another one that is really great, because we're going into the summer months, to have around is peppermint. Your animals have a great instinct. Not like us. Ours has basically been desensitized completely almost. But your pets have a wonderful instinct and they live on that. Your cats and your dogs will know what naturally is good for them or what they don't want. So whenever you're diffusing, you want to give your pets an out. You want to let them be able to leave the room, leave the area, and not be closed in to a diffuser or anything like that. If they stay in the room, it's because their body likes it and they naturally know that they need it and things like that. So going into peppermint is really great during the summer months. I like to offer 2 water sources to my pets, to my dogs. I like to offer a clean filtered water, and I also like to offer them a filtered water with peppermint oil, just 1 or 2 drops max, because this helps their body regulate temperature. You know, when they're panting or, you know, their tongue's out, you know, they just can't, you know, you seem like they can't handle the heat, especially here in Florida. This helps regulate their body temperature, and they'll naturally go to it and drink it. If they like it. If they don't want it, they'll drink the filtered water and that. But you want to try to offer this to them because it will be helpful to their body systems. It's helpful to their digestion. It's helpful for, again, to help regulate their body temperature. And it's just really helpful for a number of things, for their oral health, for, you know, things also. This is good for their skin as well. You want to go in slowly to help any of the itching or anything like that, and you do want to use a carrier oil, but again, peppermint is wonderful to have around during the summer months for your animals. Now, lavender. I should have started off with lavender because lavender is just amazing. I use it all the time. I go through a bottle a month. Not this little bottle. I go through a big 15 ml bottle. And this is just wonderful for the skin in particular. Animals always have minor skin irritations or abrasions or things like that. And this is awesome for skin, for soothing the skin, for taking care of the skin and helping support the skin and what it needs to do to heal itself. This is wonderful. This is the Swiss Army knife for many things. So again, I'll just put a little bit of the V6 oil with some lavender, and I'll just go ahead and just pet my pet. It's good for calming. My Chihuahua is very nervous and anxious, and she's very territorial. I actually diffuse this all the time with everything, and I have it on me. So she's constantly getting a little bit of lavender somehow, some way. But in particular, recently we had to do a move, and she was very territorial. So I really like to put a few drops of lavender in my hands, and I go and meet, and I'll just pet her normally and just give her a little love, and this will help calm her down. If you have a foster pets, if you have a lot of animals around, or you go and pick up a rescue, this is great to have around and diffuse, especially for dogs that deal with a lot of, anxiety or stress or anything like that. Animals deal with stress differently, so again, you want to do your research. They don't really experience stress in particular, but again, you do your research, and the way that they handle things is pretty interesting. So this is great for calming your animals. You can use it. We have a rabbit, not that we put it on the rabbit, just we've always had lots of animals and we love them. So this is great to have around all the time for your cats and your dogs. Cats don't really allow you to put too much on them, as we all know. So sometimes you'll just have to fling it and see it. Hopefully it lands sometimes. But again, cats are very instinctual, and they will know what they need and they want. Another thing that I really think goes really well with the lavender for skin support is the frankincense. I could go on hours on end on how good this is and how wonderful it is for your pets, specifically for the skin, but also for their cellular regeneration and things like that. Dogs and cats in particular are struggling a lot with cancer and different organ failure and things like that. And specifically as they get older, they get cysts and they'll get little bumps and tumors and things like that. This is fantastic to rub on those areas. Neat. It is, I put this neat on my face. So again, neat means that I just put it directly on my face with no carrier oil. So this is wonderful to have for any skin irritations. If your dog is going through any illnesses, this is great for if they're dealing with any memory loss or hearing loss or anything like that. You just really want to go ahead and focus on their brain and their head and rub it in on these areas, because this will help support their organs in an unbelievable way. I can't get into extreme detail of how awesome this is, but again, I want you to Google frankincense on its own and see how wonderful it is. Strongly recommended on your pets. It's great for calming skin in particular. It's wonderful. It's great to rub on the stomach and the pelvic area of certain dogs, female dogs, and things like that. So this is really great. Frankincense is awesome, wonderful, great for your pets. And so now I want to talk a little bit about lemon essential oil now. Lemon is wonderful, and the great thing about Young Living essential oils, these oils actually can be ingested for human and for your pets. So again, just like I said, you can put peppermint oil in your dog's water or your cat's water. Again, not your cat's water. You will, if you have dogs and cats, what I've noticed sometimes when people have told me, they'll leave either peppermint water out for their dogs and the cats will go drink it. But they don't specifically leave it out for their cats. So again, cats and dogs are extremely instinctual. We, again, over evolution, we have lost our human instincts, and we have gone so far away from that. But they know they'll know what's good or what they don't like or what they do like. So it's always good to offer them both, so that they have that choice to make, and or else leave the room or anything like that. So going back to lemon oil, essential oil, I say vitality because Young Living has a series of oils that have this white label, and they also have oils that have the purple, the regular label. These oils are the exact same thing. They've just labeled the ones that can be ingested with the white label, so it's easier for people to figure out which can be ingested. So the lemon oil, you'll either find it with this white label or with their regular yellow label, which I have one back there, and it's exactly the same oil. So lemon vitality, I don't give caps to my animals. I have very small animals, but I know many people that make capsules for their animals, specifically if they struggle with allergies or seasonal changes. They'll make a cap of 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of lavender, and 1 drop of peppermint, and they will give this to their dogs, so that they, with carrier oil in it, they'll fill it up with carrier oil, and then they'll give it to their animals, and it'll help support their internal workings in their bodies, organs, to help with those seasonal changes. I use things a lot topically. I ingest personally a whole lot of oils, but in my animals, I guess because of my time, and I have kids that are young and stuff like that, so I don't take the time to make the capsules or actually have them ingest it unless I see that they're really throwing up. I'll put DJs in their food, or and I do add lemon to their water. I have 2 fresh water sources, 1 fresh water source, 1 with lemon. This is awesome for digestion. This is awesome for detoxifying their bodies, because animals are on the floor all day long, and if you don't use toxic-free cleaning products, their little paws are absorbing all these toxic chemicals every single day at an enormous rate. And if you have small animals, they're going to get exposure in an alarming rate, and that's why their liver is failing, their kidneys are failing. That's why they're getting cancers. That's why it's just our animals are dying really, really horrible deaths, because their exposure to their toxins are even more so than us. The food we're giving them isn't 100%. And so again, putting lemon in their water and offering this to them is wonderful, because if they do drink it and if they do like it, it's going to help their bodies detoxify their bodies, get the toxins out. It's going to help their digestion, which we all know dogs and animals need the digestive support, and it's just really great. This is also great to have around for cleaning after your pets. This takes off residue, so if you forget and your animal pooped or peed and the residue's there and you left for 8 hours and you're coming back to it, this will get off anything that's stuck to any tile or any ceramic or anything like that. I'll talk about something else you can do. Actually, you can use this with the Citrus Fresh and with baking soda, and if they do it on your carpet, you can get a little thing of baking soda. You can put it like in a little container, a little cup or anything or something. You can put a few drops, maybe 4 or 5 drops of lemon oil, a few drops of Citrus Fresh in the baking soda. Let it sit for a few minutes so the baking soda can all absorb it. And so you're gonna put first, obviously clean up if there's any chunks or stuff. And after you've cleaned up any chunky stuff, you're gonna put the baking soda right on the rug or on the carpet and just let it sit there a little bit. Let it sit there, let it absorb all the nasty, and then you can go ahead and vacuum it up. You can go ahead and get a napkin and kind of pick it up and then vacuum it up however you like to do it. You can get a little brush if you really want to get in there, but you do your cleaning way. But this is really going to help take out the smell. It's going to take out the nasty. It's going to help purify that little area. So lemon is wonderful. Citrus Fresh is really, really great as well, because it helps with smells. It's wonderful to have around. So next I will be talking about Raven. Raven is new to the premium starter kit, and really, I don't know of anyone, I think someone's used it on a dog before that was a little congested, but really this one is used mainly for diffusing, especially during the winter months when there's a lot of cold and congestion, and just people need to breathe and animals need to breathe a little bit easier. I'll just put a few drops in the diffuser and diffuse that. You can use it as a chest rub for you with V6 or coconut oil, but I really don't know of anyone that has used it topically on an animal or their pet or their dog. So again, this is mostly just for diffusing, just to help the breathing air, and it also helps the room smell a lot better. It has wintergreen in it, so it really gives a nice diffusing environment. Another one that I wanted to talk about, what am I missing here? I talk about lemon, copiaceae, digize. Oh, thieves. Thieves is awesome. It's amazing. It is awesome for the immune system for humans and for your animals. I diffuse this all the time. I mix it with either lavender or citrus fresh or anything. I'm always diffusing or using thieves on my daughters and myself. But I know a lot of people, and I've done it once or twice when I saw that my older dog wasn't feeling too well. I put them on the paws, just like I put it in the bottom of my kids' feet at nighttime. You put this on your animals, your pet paws. And some people put it on meat. They just put a drop on their hands and they'll massage it in the paw of the animal. And if they see that the animal has a little bit of discomfort, they'll just go ahead and put some V6 oil or coconut oil and then massage it through, so that kind of dilutes, and it doesn't, it does have clove and cinnamon, so it is spicy, but it won't harm them. And so this is really great for everything immune system. It boosts all the organs that are in the immune system, and we know how important the immune system is and how it's vital to us staying healthy and getting rid of the nasty in our body. So always diffuse this, and you can put this topically on your pet's paws, and it will help them a whole lot. So thieves is definitely a must-have. Another one that comes in your kit, almost like a little bonus, is Stress Away. I did mention earlier that animals do not experience stress the same way humans do. And again, you can go ahead and Google this and see how their bodies react to stress, and our bodies react, and how that's different. But I use this a lot for myself, and I will diffuse it around as well, to create a calming environment. But I use this all the time for myself and my children, and it's really a bonus, and it smells delicious, and it's wonderful. So if you have a lot of animals like we do, 3 dogs and a rabbit at the moment, we might be getting a cat and possibly another dog. But again, this is great to have when you have a full house of everything, and it's a really great bonus. Another wonderful thing that the premium starter kit comes with, it's a sample of the Thieves Cleaner. This, if you have animals, will be your best friend, the best cleaner you have ever had. It smells just like the Thieves oil, cinnamon and clove, and this is just a sample. They do sell it in a bottle, but they want to let you use this sample to start cleaning. You can just get a spray bottle and have this. It cleans everything from glass, countertops, bathrooms, carpets. It's extremely concentrated, so you will put a whole bottle of water. You can use this to clean your floors. You just put it in your bucket, and you add a little bit of vinegar and water, or no, not even vinegar. I love vinegar, especially with pets. But this is awesome cleaner, and they actually just added it to the premium starter kit because they want people to get the toxins out of their house. Cleaning products are the highly concentrated toxic chemicals that people are exposed to, and we don't realize it. So this is great, and you need this cleaner. It's wonderful. It's awesome. And you will definitely be very happy that the kit comes with this because it's wonderful. And so I think I've gone over all the oils. We went over lemon. You can, again, the ones with the white labels are all that you can ingest for sure. And like lavender as well comes with that. So that's the premium starter kit, and it's really great. You definitely want to get the V6 if you go beyond the box and the starter kit. I highly recommend this. Again, it's wonderful for matting hair, for knots, for anything like that. So you definitely want to get this. So I think I've pretty much gone over the entire box premium starter kit. So the premium starter kit is it's a kit that you will get all these oils: the lemon, the copiaba, the didrais, the thieves, the peppermint, the panaway, the raven, the citrus fresh, the frankincense, and the lavender. You'll also get a bottle of Stress Away. You'll get the sample of Thieves. You'll also get some samples of Ningxia Red, which is a supplement, I drink it every day, and I know a lot of people that give it to their horses. I also know people that give it to their animals and their pets every day, cats and dogs. And it is a full body supplement support. Actually, let me show you. This is the box that it comes in. The box is a beautiful box. When you open it up, it has these oils right here for you. And then it has an underlayer part that some people forget to open. And on this underlayer part, this is where you're gonna find your Stress Away, the Thieves, and these Ningxia Red full body supplement drinks. These are just samples. Again, it's going to give you 2 of these samples. They also sell it in a bottle, which I buy the bottle. I drink these for me, and my daughters do. My daughters don't drink it every single day, but during the flu season, when I see that they have a little cough or something's happening, I make them drink this. I want to give it to them every day, but it's not something I do with them every single day. I do it, but with them, it's one of those things that you kind of forget and you remember when they're not feeling well. But they do use this for their animals. It's a full body support. Some people get a syringe and they squirt it in their pet's mouth. Some pets love it. Some people freeze them, makes ice cubes, and they give it to their pets during the refreshing summer days. So this is not just for humans. Pets is really great for your animals as well. So again, this kit comes with all these oils, the Stress Away, the Thieves, a sample of the Thieves, 2 samples of the Ningxia Red. It gives you your $45 membership. It's not just a yearly membership like Costco's or anything else. It is a lifetime membership for $45 only. A one-time fee of $45, which is included in the premium starter kit price. But it's a lifetime membership. And so that's definitely a win-win. And the membership will give you 24% off the retail cost of everything that you purchase from Young Living. Not just oils, any products that you purchase. For instance, if you get the premium starter kit, since it includes the membership, if you purchase the V6 oil, you will get this at 24% off right off the bat because you're purchasing a kit. So again, anything, and if you want to get more Thieves Cleaner, you'll get 24% off any future purchases off anything from Young Living, deodorant, shampoo. They have, again, a pet line that has other, pet treats and other things like that. So you'll get 24% all of that. So the premium starter kit, I strongly recommend if you have pets, specifically dogs. They benefit from this tremendously. You'll have happier dogs. Their coats will be shinier. They'll be more agile, they'll be playing more, they'll be healthier, they'll be vomiting less. This will help support them in many ways. And while it's supporting your pets, it will also be supporting you. So it's just a win-win-win-win-win all over the place. So again, I highly recommend the premium starter kit for your animals, for your home, and for your family. This kit, if you were to add everything up, the $45 membership, each a specific oil, the samples, and the paperwork and literature and all that stuff, and the community. If you, I mean, you can't add up the community, but if you add up everything. Oh, and I'm sorry, it comes with that diffuser up there. One of the most important parts. You will get that diffuser. There are 2 other diffuser choices to get within the premium starter kit price that I'm going to give you, but you can get that diffuser. It has changing lights, as you can see. You can has a candle setting. The lights stay on all the time, even when the water's out, so you can leave it plugged in all day when you go to work, and it will not start a fire. And so it also comes with the beautiful $80 diffuser. So you get the $80 diffuser, you get 11 oils, you get the membership and all the awesome stuff I told you, and it's only $160 plus shipping and tax. So that's crazy. Again, if you add it all up, the diffuser, all the oils, it's over $350. So you definitely want to get this to start with your pets, with your family. You want to bring this into your home because it will just really start helping everybody in your house, whether you have animals, people, kids, whatever. And also the peppermint, I forgot to mention, keeps critters away, like ants and bugs and ticks, and I forgot to talk about all that flea control, but there's many things you can Pinterest where you can use this for flea and tick control, natural flea and tick control. So highly recommend this. I hope you enjoyed this video talking briefly about these wonderful bottles of awesomeness, and I hope you reach out to whoever sent you this video, or you can go ahead and click on this link here and you will be able to go ahead and purchase the premium starter kit right away and get it into your home. Thank you.